Monday was Labor Day, so hopefully y'all had a good Labor Day. Hopefully y'all didn't labor too much on Labor Day. Hopefully that y'all had a nice, enjoyable day. I really think that most of these holidays were just created so that we could just like take time off of work, or for those that can take time off of work, take time off of work and just heat up the grill and just heat it up and put some dogs on the grill, put some chicken up on that grill, put some burgers up on the grill. I'm making myself hungry right now. I think that's what it was all about. But it was also my sister's birthday, so happy birthday to my dearest sister. Well, she's a little. Uh, but yes, it was her birthday. Oh man, whew, that stretch felt good. Ooh, excuse me. Stretch definitely felt good. We got a little drinky drink right here. We got ready to slide into this, y'all. Going on, guys? How y'all doing? I'm trying to get comfortable up in this chair. This is a crazy chair, y'all. I don't even know how to get comfortable here. But we found a way, y'all. We found a way to get comfortable. But I tell you, man, this thing is nice. I would love to have this type of chair in my house. It's like an enclosed type of chair, where it's like you can't see me. I'm hiding out. This is cool, man. Oh man, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? It is Perkins Talks. It is all things Perkins, and listen, we about to get this started, y'all. Listen, we just chopping it up. We just talking today. That's it. That's all we doing. We just talking. We just hanging out. We just chilling. That's all we doing, right? Of course, of course, of course. Oh man. I know I always talk about this topic, and I know I always tell y'all that I'm gonna stop talking about this, but I don't know. It's just some things just always happen that just makes me talk about something black, you know? Um, and I personally think that there are people who just do stuff not with malicious intent, not just to be mean, cruel, vicious, vindictive. I just think that things just happen, you know. And in watching certain YouTube channels, seeing them use certain words that would trigger black folks, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Like the term, like the word boy, right? BOY, boy, right? And this is one YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He would literally just be like, hey boy, go, give me that thing over there. Boy, give me this. Oh boy, give me that. And then I'm just like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why do you just have to say stuff just for the views or the attention or whatever the case may be? Like, really? Come on, man. Like, you could do better than that. I'm sorry, I got my eyes itch right now. But anyway, and then I started to think about, right? I started thinking about it. Because there's a difference between you saying boy and because like some people when they greet you or when they say hello, whatever, you know, black to black folks, we would use the term boy, you know, but it's not it's not a derogatory word. It's like, what's going on, my boy? What's going on, my boy? And I know there's a lot of Southerners, you know, because it never uses up north, you know. Um, and that's the main part, man. When it comes to like North and South folks, um, our slang words or the way slang words are different from North and South, you know. And it's crazy. But down here in the South, they always go like, hey, what's going on, my boy? What's happening, my boy? I'm just like, what? It's all weird, you know? Um, because up north is just like, yo, what's good? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? What's good, man? What's up, man? What's good, man? You know? But of course, down here, it's like I said, it's just totally different down here. But anyway, and so so with this whole term, right? With this whole boy term, um, it's just crazy because I don't know I don't know what makes it I don't know what made it racist or what made it. And I mean, of course, they used it back in the term, back in the days, to get people, I guess, get people shuffling along or whatever, or get people moving, or just get a reaction out of people. But it's just the fact of like, because most of us, right, most of us in today's generation or today's day and age, we weren't around when that term was used, and we weren't around at that time when that term was used towards us. So the biggest question is, when did that term, when did that word translate as being racist in our minds? And that's a big question, right? That's a huge question that I've had. Um, and of course, that question doesn't really get answered. But we just we just see it as a racial term. Um, and it's funny because I had a little girl um had used a word on me, and I'm like, girl, you better fix up that word, because that's no. You ain't gonna call me that and get away with it. I don't know. It just feels wrong. It just feels like your skin is just crawling inside, and you're just like, what? you know. So for me, I don't like the word boy. Just because, man, like I said, it just sounds racist. It just sounds like one of those words that you just like, oh gosh, that don't sound so good, man. It's like, hey boy, come here, boy. It's like, oh my gosh. But like I said, it's just the word is just creepy, man. It really is. Um, Another thing that's on the agenda, that I think that should get addressed, is the black on black crime, and I think that it's not talked about as much as should be talked about. It's not vocalized as much as it should be vocalized. Um, one of so when I came down here, right? When I came down here, first of all, ain't that nice? Texas, baby. Yeehaw, boy. Yeah, sir. When I came down here in Texas, um, I came with no, I basically came with nothing. No friends. All my friends are back in New York or scattered everywhere else and stuff like that. Um, and I think that I also came down here with no, um, what's the right word? I came down here. Well, one, knowing that of course it's gonna be a race. It's going to be things are going to be racially motivated. that black folks are not going to be welcomed everywhere. I know that I came with that thought in my mind. I mean, it wasn't like the main thought, but it was a thought that was in my mind. I'm okay with the fact that you don't want to include black folks everywhere, or that you don't, or that you are prejudiced against black folks. Because honestly, some black folks are prejudiced against black folks. Some black folks don't like black folks. Some black folks are just like, not this again. We are not going through this again, okay? Not another video of another black people fighting. Not another video of a person doing some NIGGER sugar honey iced tea. You understand what I'm saying? Literally, there are people who think that, and there are people who will say that. And honestly, sometimes I even said, I'm like, dude, like, and you wonder why. You wonder why people want to talk about us. You wonder why people want to say something about us. Because look what y'all doing. Y'all doing some stupid stuff out here. And so, of course, people want to judge us. Of course, people want to say, oh, black people are just so aggressive. Oh, black people are this. Oh, black people are that. Of course, people want to say that. Because look how you act and look how you react and look how you put yourself out there. If you want a good outcome of your life, if you want a good outcome of someone to say, oh, about this, about that, if you want a good outcome, then you're going to do good. It's not the fact that you're going to just want to dress up just so that people can see how you're doing good or see how you're living good and something. It's not about that. But what it is about, it's about protecting your image. It's about saying that you can do better and you are better. You understand what I'm saying? Because I truly think that it's that just being in this world as a black folk is one of the most difficult things, you know? But we don't have to make it a difficult thing. We can be able to have opportunities that will better us. We can have opportunities that will make us great and put us into a different position, you know? We have opportunities to try to own our own business, you know, try to figure that out, you know, say, okay, how can I own my own business? How can I do something to better the economy, or how can I do something just to make the economy greater than what it is right now, you know? And I think that we need to think about that, and we need to put that in our minds. But bringing back to what I was talking about before is that now for me, I don't dress as a black person would. Your average black folk, I don't dress like them. You know, the ones you find in the hood and stuff like that, with the pants hanging low, the shirt, a baseball cap and stuff like that. I don't dress like that. For me, I'm more of a casual Sunday dress. You understand what I'm saying? We got slacks, we got a nice shirt, we got a nice little hat, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, and we out the door type of thing, you know? Give us a nice my shoe boots, and we out the door. And let me tell y'all, when I first came out here, I got so many looks, not from the white folks, but from the black folks. I got welcomed by the white folks. They're like, oh my gosh, here is a black man. We love him. We love you, black man. Come on here, black man. How you doing, black man? The white folks love us, man. Come on now. Some white folks love us, you know, especially when you're being respectful, especially you being kind, courteous to individuals. The white folks love us. And they will be receptive to help you out. They will be receptive to say, hey, what do you need? Let's help you out. Let's be nice. Let's come together. So of course, not every white folk is racist. Not every white folk want to call the cops on us. Thank you, Jesus. But the black folks, oh my goodness. I would always get looks up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm like, why are y'all staring at me like this? And of course, me coming from New York, I'm not really a fighter. I don't fight. But I will fight for what I love. Sometimes. Depends on what it is. But I'm not a fighter. So I don't know. So whatever. But there's been people that will stare at me, look me up and down, side eye me and everything, and guess what? Guess what I'll do? I'll look at them up and down, side eye them and everything too, because honestly, I'm just like why are you staring at me like this? What did I do to you? What is it that's on me that decides that you decide to say, let me stare at him? And I don't know what it is. I've always I never really was welcomed by that part of the community, the black folk community, and I mean, it wasn't that like. You can literally see my skin is black. You can literally see it, Unless I don't put lotion on, that's a whole different story. Now, if I don't put lotion on, I look like I'm white. But when I put lotion on, I'm a black man, hidden in the white man's body. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And that's why, gentlemen, we use lotion. Yes, if you're a black person, yes, use lotion. Lotion is good for your skin. It moisturizes your skin, and it helps you look black and not white, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, continue on. So, like I said, I would just get looks from black folks. And then 2020 came. The pandemic happened, and then in June of the pandemic, the world went crazy. I'll say that. The world went crazy. And you may like, well, I don't think it really went crazy. But let me tell y'all something. The world went crazy. Everything was deemed racist. Everything was taken down. Everything was removed. It was just crazy. Now there's some stuff I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever, okay. Like statues don't faze me. Statues, I actually like looking at statues. Like if it's a statue that looks good, I'm like, oh, that's a nice statue. But if it's just someone that's just standing or something, I don't know. I don't know. Do what you want. Do what you must. Do what you must and do what you came to do. But honestly, for me, I'm like I said, I'm just the type of person that I'm like, I love statues, and a lot of times you can see the reason why that statue is there. You can see they tell you the reason why that statue's there, or they tell you who the statue's of. You're like, oh, Christopher Columbus. Oh, okay, Robert E. Lee. Okay, da. And so when they started taking that stuff down, I'm like, what? Why are you doing this? And the only reason why I really would ask that is that because it was a part of history. It was a part of history. And yes, of course, we have history books and stuff like that that will tell you about the history of Christopher Columbus. They will tell you about the history of Robert E. Lee. That will tell you the history about all the Confederate generals. That will tell you about every little thing that they said was racist. There are books for that. And that's cool. That's good. But I really think that a statue that symbolizes this person, I don't really think you should tear that down. And like I said, it's part of history, man. Like it's literally a part of history. But a lot of stuff was racist. A lot of that stuff was racist. And then came the Black Lives Matter movement. Oh, all Black Lives Matter. White folks, y'all gonna have to take a seat with this one because the Black Lives Matter. They matter, they matter, they matter, they matter to us and should matter to you. Right. It should matter to us. And to be all honest, to live in all honesty, Black lives should matter to a black person first before we can produce the narrative to y'all that we should matter to y'all. I said it. I did. You just literally heard me say it. So, you know why I said it. But no, seriously, I was telling and I think I said it to y'all as well. But I was telling one of my coworkers because he was asking about the Black Lives Matter movement at a point in time. And then, at that job, because that was a couple of years back, I was in 2020. And then, of course, recently, is that Black lives matter when Black lives matter to a black person. Because that's one of the greatest wars that we have is our own peoples going against our own peoples. It's our own peoples wanting to shoot up our own peoples. It's our own peoples wanting to produce violence, to produce crazy, heinous acts against our own folks. So until we matter to each other, why should a white person care about us? I mean, they haven't cared about us years ago when they were whipping us. Or whatever calling us, boy. Hey, you boy, come here. Go pick some cotton, boy. They didn't care about us then. So why are we going to produce a narrative that, hey, my life matters too. You should worry about me. Why? Why should they take an account of your life when you don't take account of your own life or another black man's life? Why? And on that, I drink. Because until you stand up for your black peoples, until you march with your black peoples, until you really say that y'all life matter to me, and now let's go march to the white folks and let's tell them how much we should matter to them. But if we're always killing each other, robbing each other, just doing heinous acts, why should a white person say, oh my God, wow, y'all do matter, yay, oh, I love you guys? Why? That's the major question. And I'm not saying that I'm I'm not saying that let the white folks keep on beating us and keep on hitting us until we wanna unite together. I'm not saying that. What I'm basically saying is that we need to matter to each other first before we start to produce a narrative out to anyone else that's out there. We need to do that. Because if you don't do that, then what are we living for? What are we living for? And as a community, we need to be together. We need to fight together. Look at the Asians, man. Man, the Asians, them people, they are. Talk about a race that's together. It's the Asian folks, man, because they will live with it. They will live with all the Asian family together. They don't even eat the same Chinese food that we eat. They eat something totally different, and you're just like, golly, what you got in that plate? That ain't the same thing that we having. Where you get that from? They eat something totally different from what we eat. But yet they're so unified with one another. They're close knit together. Don't you think that's how we as black folks should be? Brown folks. That's how we should be. But don't let it be when a cop wants to kill y'all. Don't do that. The cop wants to kill y'all. Guess what? The cop already has on his mind whether he want to kill us or not. I'm sorry to say, that's just the truth. That is just the truth. Take it how you want to, but that is just the truth. It's sad though. It's sad. Because deep within us, right? Deep within us, black folks, white folks, Hispanic folks, whatever type of folks you want to put in there, right? Indian folks, whatever. We all have this thing called a conscience. And our conscience, it speaks to us as we're walking, as we're driving, as we're doing our day-to-day task. It speaks to us. And it lets us know. Lets us know, number one, how we are feeling and how we're going to approach a situation. Right? Because I could always see something and feel a certain way about that situation that will make me want to either help out, if it's a help out type of situation, or just keep moving, keep pushing. But your conscience in you, it's a funny thing, man. Because it's either going to help you out or it's going to drive you to a place you do not want to be in. And a lot of times when the traffic stops happening, baby, stuff be happening. So I'm gonna say, listen, y'all, it's perfect. So, oh no, I'm not finished talking to y'all. Listen, we gotta send prayers to Las Vegas. I don't know what's happening in Las Vegas. I have a friend, but they're not speaking to me and telling me what's happening. I told them, I said to them, I said, hey, I heard of this floods going on in Vegas. You know what they replied? Thank you. That's not you tell me anything. Like, you know, like, are you okay? Is everything all right? What's happening? What's going down? You know, let's communicate to see what happened. I mean, I can't really give you money because I don't have money myself right now. But I'll give you $5 if that would help. Start something. But what's going on right now? Let me know, you know. But hopefully everything is all right in Vegas. I did see a couple of streets that have been flooded. I might have been looking at the same streets that's been flooded, but I've seen some cars trying to drive through some water, and that's an interesting part because I'm like, how can a car drive through water? But hey, I guess if it's still touching the ground, there's still traction, it's gonna go. But I did see a lot of cars and a lot of buses just driving through water, man. And I mean, the area I've been looking at, it doesn't look like it's a residential area. It looks like it's more of like a store type of area, non-residential. We'll go with that one. There you go, right, non-residential. So hopefully everything is all right in that area. Hopefully everything's all right with that because, man, I know stores can rebuild and stuff like that, but it's coming to a point in time that you just can't rebuild them just because you don't have the money. And a state like Las Vegas is expensive in Las Vegas, man. It's expensive. And I'm not talking about the Strip. Let's move away from the Strip. Let's go into actual Las Vegas, you know, into the actual town, city of Las Vegas, you know? Like, let's move away from the Strip. And still expensive. So I did see that. So definitely send prayers out to Las Vegas. Definitely send prayers out to Maui. I made a bad joke yesterday. I mean, it wasn't really a bad joke, but they did laugh, so I guess it was a good joke. Because so where I work is a bar, and we serve like tea, drinks, and stuff like that. And so they were like, a tiki bar? What's a tiki bar? So I was like, it's like thinking about Hawaii, you know, like Hawaiian drinks. And they're like, and I was like, but not Maui, Hawaii, regular Hawaii. And they laughed, so it was pretty funny, you know. But in all seriousness, man, we gotta pray for Maui. It's bad over there as well. I haven't seen any updates with that. Because what happens is that on the news they will tell you, they will just be like, all right, so like, let's say if it's a tornado, right? So a tornado has passed by such town and it has destroyed them, and so many deaths have happened. We got 26 deaths. Let's just say 26 deaths. We got 26 deaths happening, and the rescue workers are looking for more people under houses and storefronts and this and that. And we just need y'all prayers for the town of such. And you're like, oh man, yes, I'll send my prayers out to them. And then like within a week, you don't hear nothing else. I promise y'all, you do not hear nothing else. So what happens is that when the accident happens, you get the news, right? You get the news. And then shortly after that, it's just like, what's going on in that town? What's happening? Are they rebuilding? Are they not? And it actually happened out back in Brooklyn, New York. Back in when I was there a couple of years ago for Hurricane, was it Sandy? I was about to say Katrina, but Katrina was New Orleans. It wasn't Hurricane Katrina. Let's just say it was Hurricane Sandy, because I think that was the name of it. But anyway, so the hurricane swept through all of Coney Island. It was very bad. It was very horrible. The town was destroyed. We had houses that got flooded. Place just looked horrible. It didn't look like what it used to look like. And so once McDonald's and McDonald's got flooded. Like all the restaurants that was like by the amusement parks and stuff like that got flooded. Everything was destroyed. It needs to be rebuilt. It needs to get redone. So what happened is that within the week now, actually the next week after, you hear on the news that Coney Island now is coming back. It's rebuilt. It's this. It's that. I'm like, it's rebuilt. And so the bus has to go through the major street. So it goes through the major street, and I'm looking, and I'm saying, where is it restored? Where is this Coney Island that's coming back? That's brand new. That is this or that, and it was the major part of Coney Island. They didn't come into Coney Island to see what's going on. They only saw the McDonald's that got rebuilt, Nathan's got rebuilt, Popeyes that got rebuilt. Thank the Lord, because we need our chicken. We need our chicken. So we've seen that, and to them, Coney Island was rebuilt. Coney Island has come back, and we feel so grand about it. Incorrect information. And that's why I hate the news. That is why I hate the news. It's just because of that type of information. It's crazy because it's not correct. We have not come back. We have not rebuilt. No. It's not true. It's not true. But I do hope everybody in Las Vegas is all right. I do hope that everyone in Las Vegas is all right. I do hope that everyone in Maui is all right. I do hope that anywhere else where we haven't heard about anything is all right. If you're all right, give me a thumbs up or something like that. All right. And listen, y'all, it's Perkins Talks. I'll be seeing y'all next time. I'll definitely be talking to y'all next time. We definitely gonna be chilling out next time. We definitely gonna be laying back next time. We definitely gonna do what we do next time. So, check us out, y'all, on PerkinsCloset.com. We have a lot of items up on the store that y'all can purchase and stuff like that. And, I know that this is something I need to update. I will update it and bring it out onto the website. So definitely be checking out for that. Definitely stay tuned for that. Perkins Talks. I'll see you next time. Cheers.